Alrighty, so today we're going to look at the new Tater Skin series from Ryder. I am at the beach right now, so hopefully you can hear me behind all those waves that are crashing. So this first one is the Sowbelly Trapper and this nice Tater Skin brown burlap. Give you a quick overlook of the knife. They do list these blades as 440 stainless steel, and it doesn't specify which 440. So I'm not sure if it's A, B, or C. I'm guessing it's A. Usually Ryder lists the A, B, or C. But you can see this nice brown burlap micarta. It's supposed to imitate, taters or hash browns. I'm gonna show you the box real quick. Kind of gives a better representation of that. Tater Skin brown burlap micarta series. So I think it's very unique. I know some people thought it was kind of cheesy, the Tater Skin name, but I think it's cool. I like how Ryder kind of changes it up a little bit. They're unique. They're not like totally traditional, and I can appreciate that for $15 to $17. But back to this Sowbelly Trapper. You have a nice clip point blade, very good in the hand. I like the Sowbelly because it feels good in my hand. The nice beautiful clip point blade with the RR tank stamp. You have the 440 razor sharp steel, obviously made in China, and this is RR2332. Nickel silver bolsters. You have that black underliner beneath the micarta. Brass liners. Everything is smooth, so smooth transition overall. I really like the new shield that Ryder has been putting on with just the RR. Very simple, very plain, very classy, I think, in my opinion. Very good walk and talk. I only have two Sowbelly Trappers from Ryder, and both of them have wonderful walk and talk. The other one is this, the Wasp series, so the Wasp Sowbelly Trapper. This one has VG10 blades, and then it has G10 handles. The same pattern, same blades, same everything. A good hefty little Sowbelly pattern. But like I said, very good walk and talk. Nice strong pull, but not too strong. You have the secondary spay blade, a nice big spay, so if you want to spay your bulls, or just cut an apple, whatever you choose. But it did come pretty sharp. You can see right there it has a little bit of, oh, never mind. I thought it was blade wrap, but it was just a little particle. So no blade wrap so far. I got these about a week ago, but I was out of the country, so I couldn't review them. But a very nice knife. And I believe this one goes for between $16 and $17. I cannot remember, I'm sorry. I am at the beach, so I don't have all my resources with me. Blade centering, pretty good. The spay is hanging to the right a little bit, and the clip point is hanging to the left. But very impressed with this series. Really like the walk and talk, like I said before. And I think it's just different, especially with the name. I know Micarta has been played a lot in knives, but I like this series. Next up, we'll be looking at the Congress. And I've been recently getting more and more into Congress knives, and this one is a beauty for sure. So you have the standard 4 blades on this Congress knife. You have a sheep's foot, 2 pen blades, and then a spear point. This is on 2 back springs. Everything's the same. You got the brass liners, nickel silver bolsters with that beloved R stamp. Same shield, same micarta, same everything. But again, this one is a little smaller than my other Ryder Congress, and I'll show you real quick. So I have this one, and this is the black and blue series, but you can see it is a little larger. So this one is, I believe, 4.1 inches in length, and this is going to be a little smaller. The burlap is. So it's like a medium-sized Congress. This one is considered a large Congress, but I think it's a good size. I didn't have this medium-sized Congress. The Rough Rider also has a smaller Congress that's pretty skinny, but the action on this knife, pretty good. Good snap. Real quick, I'll give this the number, RR2336. I feel Congress knives don't get enough attention. I know at first I didn't really like them or wasn't a big fan, but now that I'm getting more and more into the history of them, I find them very fascinating, very useful. There's that sheep's foot blade, match strike pulls. Here is that little pen blade. Very cool, very unique. Not unique, but very cool. And I'm surprised they were able to have such great action on all these 4 blades. Here's that spear point. That swedge. A little weaker on that blade. Here is the last pen blade, same as the other, nothing really changed. Very, very nice. I really like this Congress. I've been reading up on Congress knives, and as most of you know, Abe Lincoln was carrying a Congress knife when he was assassinated. But there is the new Rough Rider Congress. Next up is going to be the work knife. This is a small work knife. It's smaller than the Case Small or Sodbuster Jr. And I wish I brought that one for a size comparison, but I forgot, I'm sorry. So this is the RR2333. Pretty small work knife, but a good size for a pocket drop. You do have that liner lock, so it is a locking blade. But no bolsters on these, so no R on the bolster. Same thing, brass liners, that black underliner under the Micarta. But they did a very good job on this tater skin Micarta, I think. Very smooth transitions overall. No half stop, just a good liner lock, and it locks with authority. Yeah, very nice. Really no gapping. Everything seems in line. I can get I have like medium to larger hands. 4-finger purchase on this knife, barely hanging off. But a nice clip point blade, a good light use work knife, in my opinion. No blade wobble. Very centered blade, but a good knife. I think this one goes for like $12. I think most of this series goes for between $12 and $18. I don't have the exact prices, but a very, very good knife. So the last knife in this series that I bought is probably my favorite, and it is this moose. And it's a little different than a lot of moose patterns that Rough Rider puts out. It doesn't have that upswept look to it. This is just flat. It looks like a giant pill. But this is a bigger knife. The frame is about a little over 4 inches in length. The blades are about 3 1/8 inches in length, so it is a bigger knife. It weighs about 4.5 ounces. The only knife I have that I can compare this one to is my Camillus. And here, sorry, I had to grab it. This Camillus silver screen knife, Zorro. So this one is USA made, but pretty much the same pattern, same blades. So you have that clip point and a spay. But I know Rough Ryder did put out their own little series of the silver screen, and sometimes it's available, sometimes it's not. But back to this one specifically. So you have a nice clip point blade and a nice, nice spay blade and a nice clip point. Good walk and talk, good action. Very little gapping, maybe a little right there, but nothing to write home to, or write about, whatever that saying is. Very, very nice knife in my opinion. Blades are pretty center. Check out the action. Yes, nice half stop. Good opening. Yes, very nice. Very good action on this series. I was very impressed with the Tater Skin series. But a good looking knife. Really like this pattern, really like the shape, the size. It's pretty big, pretty hefty. I can open this thing all day. It has a kind of a satin finish to the blade in this series, so no polished finish. I'll give you the exact number real quick. This one is the RR2338. So there you go. There is the new Moose. Well, that's it. That is it for today. Hope you liked the video. Like, subscribe, and keep in touch with my newest and latest videos. All right, I'll see you next time.